It is interesting how I allow circumstance to be an excuse. And it's a great way that I can trick myself into thinking that something external is the problem. I don't have this. I'm missing this item. I don't have that skill. And while there is some truth to that, obviously, I'm thinking about this in a creative context right now, specifically, music. I have pushed off projects for such a long period of time because I don't have the resources to fully realize my vision, or I don't have that skill set yet. Like, I am not competent enough on the guitar to play how I want, which there is some reality to that. I'm not, a guitar savant. In fact, I cannot play the guitar. To say I even can is over-exaggeration of my skills. I can pluck strings and enjoy the tones. That's the extent of my skill. So, yes, I cannot achieve the end result that I'm maybe hoping for myself. That being said, modern music software is incredibly powerful. I can play individual strings and comp them together. I have that skill set. I know how to do that. I can outsource. I have friends in a community. I have some, monetary assets that I could pay someone to play guitar for me. That all being said, I can't allow my material or skills to dictate what I need. For a long time, I was like, I don't have everything I need. But recently, I put together a very comprehensive and complete studio that is essentially everything I have ever wanted. I have a piano, I have a guitar, I have MIDI devices, I have a very powerful computer, I have speakers, I have headphones, I have everything that a modern, electronic musician in, the fields that I'm in could possibly want. Is it the absolute highest end? No, but it's fairly quality and beyond passable for creating something truly great. I mean, at this point, people are creating Grammy-winning, or at least just sonically interesting music exclusively on their phone. So there's truly no excuse for me to not be producing product. Yet, I'm not. In fact, I was producing more when I had just a laptop in here. I had more output when I didn't have my setup together. I had more output because something in me was chasing that. I had drive, I had ideas, I had dedication. And currently, I try not to generalize about myself. Because by saying I lack creativity or lack drive, I am agreeing to that. Which I, to be clear, am not. I maybe am currently more focused on other areas, but I find myself frustrated by the fact that I have the tools that I previously considered to be a barrier of entry. I have the VSTs, the digital music software that I didn't have, and I was like, oh, I need to have this so I can finally make the sounds that I want to. And I have those resources now. And the issue is I find myself seeking new or separate resources. And in this modern era, there's an infinite number of electronic instruments that I can pay a subscription or an exorbitant amount of money for, or even find, pirate illegally, whatever method I choose to procure them in. There's an infinite number of them. I if I spent the rest of my life even trying to categorize them, I wouldn't be able to do it. So to say, no, I can't create this product because I don't have this tool is simply foolish. I have almost too much. Now I just need to do. I need to get in the habit of creating. I need to be in the environment where my tools exist. And that's what I'm trying to do now, and maybe I'm just documenting this and using it as a form of accountability, like I have been. This is my development, so the next phase is simply embodying who I believe myself to be. And I'm in that environment now. In fact, I'm going to end this right now and do something. I'm not sure what, but I'm sure that by slipping into that habit, something will come to me. Thank you. See you later.